Whoa. Why y'all so happy?
You don't know? Sharvette Mitchell is on the radio.
It's time to get motivated, excited, and influenced. Why? It's the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show, live from Richmond, Virginia. And now, here to motivate, excite, and influence you, Sharvette Mitchell.
Well, hello there, and welcome to the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show, broadcasting from the capital city of Richmond, Virginia, but heard all across the world wide web. Hey, guys, how y'all doing today? Listen, we are excited to have you joining us here again for another awesome and phenomenal show. You don't want to move, I'm telling you. And a matter of fact, you want to tell some friends, hey, jump on and listen to this show anywhere on the internet. You can listen in. We love to have you. Let me tell you about tonight's show. Then we're going to move into the second segment. This is our artist spotlight, and as you know, we love to spotlight up and coming new artists. So we're going to be chatting it up with a gentleman who is really in that emerging young artist category that's going to be the next generation of gospel megastars. I'm telling you what, you want to count in, you want to keep your eye on Joshua Gortman. Listen, musically we call him LFC, which stands for Lyricist for Christ. So we're going to be chatting it up with him about his music ministry, upcoming singles. We're going to let you take a sneak peek of a single that he has out, and you get to hear all about it. And all right, listeners, listen, don't go anywhere. We have a very, very quick commercial break, and we're coming up with our second segment. Our second segment is an artist spotlight, Joshua Gortman. Listen, musically, he's known as LFC, a lyricist for Christ. You don't want to budge. You don't want to move. A matter of fact, jump on Twitter, jump on Facebook. Tell them what you're listening to. Tell them to tune in right now. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Listen, we're moving right on in now to our next segment, our artist spotlight, LFC, Lyricist for Christ. He's hanging out in the virtual green room. I'm bringing him up to the mic. Listen, he's a multi-talented singer, songwriter, producer, OMG. He has new music out. He's an emerging gospel megastar. You want to keep your eye on him. He's the president of the Five Towns College Gospel Choir, and he's been he's had the opportunity really to open up for people like Bishop Hezekiah Walker and other people. And listen, he's on the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show here today to share about his music ministry. Coming to the mic right now, LFC. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Glad to have you on the show and to chat about your music ministry.
Yes. My music ministry is growing. It's special. All the opportunity that's being placed in my life right now is really groundbreaking, and I love it.
Wonderful. So tell us how you came up with, and I know everyone asked this, and I'm just going to jump on the bandwagon, Lyricist for Christ, the LFC. How did you come up with that?
I was in my room. I had to be in college, and I was sitting trying to figure out what was going on and what was the name, because I knew I didn't want to be known as my real self. I wanted to go in as something that God really called me to do and be a writer and be a writer of books for the kingdom of God. So I wanted to take that route and say Lyricist for Christ.
All right. And so how would you describe your sound of music, your sound of delivery?
My sound, my delivery, it would have to be R&B, hip-hop-ish type of approach, maybe a little bit of jazz, but I don't like to put too much on it, because if you tell an artist to paint, you're not just gonna say black and white. You're gonna want to use all the colors in the world. So that's what I call it.
All right. Don't put you in a box. In other words, don't box you into a specific genre. Okay, so I saw on YouTube that you had a chance to just like sing almost, it was like impromptu Mali music. Tell us about that. And we've had him on the show before, so he's a great guy.
Yes. Well, that was so amazing. It was pretty much the best thing in my life musically that happened, to sing with such an inspiration as Mali. It really brought me to a creativity that I never had before, and ever since then, I've been creating, and doors have been opened, opportunities have been placed to me, and I can't be thankful enough for it. It's just a blessing.
Yeah, a blessing. And so let's talk about what or who inspires you. So certainly, you know, there are many things if you are influenced by either R&B, jazz, all of that. Are there certain inspirational artists that influence you or other types of artists that have influenced your work?
Yes, I would have to say, of course, Molly Music. Kiara Sheard and her new sound. It's really breaking gospel up into a crazy dynamic. And I would have to say, I guess on the flip side, it would have to be producing-wise, it would be like Leslie and such like that, some stuff like that. I know I don't want to be too, you know, off the wall, but, you know, those people created so much energy and love for the music. It's just a seeing how they love it and seeing how they take care of it is great.
Okay, I love that. Now, I want to talk about Without Faith, which is the upcoming new single. So tell us, you know, how did you put that together, the writers, all that good stuff?
Actually, the producer of that is my great friend, Brandon Wilson. He came to me. He was sitting around. We were sitting around in the studio. He said, "Man, I got something for you." So I started listening to it, and it really motivated me to spring out a word. You know, since the EP is coming out, the Lyricist Equals Will EP is coming out in February. We wanted to do something different, and it sparked up to come out to Without Faith. And Without Faith, it really illustrates, as LaTanya Boyd was saying, about losing your faith, and you really want to keep your faith in times like this, because people always lose themselves and they don't have the drive and the commitment to do the thing that they want to do through Christ. And Without Faith talks about everything.
And you know what? When you just said that, it just clicked. See, I couldn't have planned the show any better. That the first guest, her book is about faith, your single's about faith. I mean, I couldn't have even planned that any better. That's God ordained right there. God, He orchestrates our lives. So, that's awesome. When will that be available for people to grab a hold of?
Without Faith will be on the EP, which is dropping on February. I wanted to give a snippet out, you know, just to everybody to get onto it and really get a listen to the future EP. I have more stuff coming soon. I have a single called "Forgive Me" that's ready to come out, and you know the song "Never Run Away" that's been out for about a week. And when it hits, it's a powerful song. It's talking about never running away from the will of God and always staying in there and making sure everything is okay within your ministry.
And we're going to let listeners hear "Never Run Away," and it is hot. I really like the vibe of that. I really like the vibe. So listeners, don't go anywhere. We're going to let you hear that in just a few minutes, so you can hear for yourself the sound of his music ministry. So "Never Run Away." Tell listeners how they can connect with you online, your website, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff.
Well, on my website, everything is on it, so you can catch me at lyricistforchrist.com, and my Twitter is there, my Instagram is there, so you can get everything off the website, and my contact information and whatever messages you want to display to me, I will get back to you. So everything is on the website, lyricistforchrist.com.
Wonderful. And if you're listening from Sharvette.com, or you know how to get to Sharvette.com quicker, I have the link there with his picture and the link right under the picture. So very simple. And I've also tweeted and tagged on Facebook, so those are easy connection points as well. So I don't want to leave out that you are a PK, a preacher's kid.
Yes, everybody always
Can't ever get away. Can't ever get away from that, right? Have you ever had, have you always thought, well, I'm going to do something in ministry. Number one, either I have to, or I just have ministry inbred in me because of, you know, growing up with parents in ministry. Was it something that you wanted to do, or you felt like, well, I got to pick something and do something anyway?
Well, it's funny that you say that. Well, it's the opposite way. I was always in church, but I never grasped it. It was always there. I never grasped it. It was just 3 years ago, I got saved, and really impacting my ministry and my music and stuff like that. So it was really a choice for me because I had a story when I got healed, and my parents has always been there, and I got healed from a groundbreaking sickness that I had suffered, and it really impacted my life and changed my views on things. That's why I make songs like Never Run Away and Without Faith, because without that faith that I had when I was sick, I would have never made it. So it was a faith you had to have on your own. You couldn't lean really it's an own faith. It's an own spiritual walk. It's an own personal relationship. People, we try to, get from parents down type of relationship and everything. But it's your own relationship. It's your own contact with God that you want to really present to everybody. And that's what I'm trying to do in the purest form that I can. And you know what? Wow, this generation needs you. We, the kingdom, needs you. Your swagger, just as you are. You can reach people that other people cannot reach. So I just want to encourage you to do it how God has given it to you, and keep the swag, keep whatever you have going on, because you're going to be able to reach people and impact people that other people can't reach. So. Shout out to you there. Any tips you have for other PKs? Maybe there's some PKs that are listening. Maybe they're in that 16, 18. Maybe they're older than that. And any advice you would give to PKs just to help them? So some advice I would give to them is, well, my parents never pressured me to ever do anything. It was just an open relationship, an open choice. And I want to give the PKs, I guess, choose and continue to be as pure as you can, and don't feel pressured by any situation or any, generational procedure. Since my father's a pastor, I have to be a pastor. Be you, be you, and be creative and love God, and let God culminate your life to whatever He wants it to be, not whatever somebody else wants it to be. Be pure and be creative, and be the person that God ordained you to be. That's what I want to say. That's good advice right there from LFC. And you know what? We all can jump on that advice free of charge. We didn't even charge you guys for that, but in turn, we want you to keep your eye on him so you can pick up all his projects, everything that comes out, pick it up. Do you have any events or anything of that nature you want to shout out while you're on air? And if they go to your main website, they can keep up with everything there, right? Yeah, everything will be posted on the website on lyricistforchrist.com. Perfect. So if you just go there, you can. So if you view that, events will be posted and everything. Wonderful. And so the goal of my show, this is my last question before we play Never Run Away. The goal of my show is to motivate, excite, and influence. What continues to motivate you? What motivates me is to try to keep the best relationship with God that I can. Try to be as pure and as real as I can to God, as He has been to me, and that's what really motivates me in the music right now. Well said, well said. Ladies and gentlemen, LFC, Lyricist for Christ, lyricistforchrist.com. Again, I've tweeted and I've also Facebook, and it's on my main website, so very easy connection points. And we're going to let you hear right now, Never Run Away, and I know you're going to like it. LFC, thank you so much for stopping by the show. Thank you, Sharvette. Thank you. Virginia's own. What's up, Virginia. BA in the house. Thank you so much. All right, listeners, here we go.
Never run away. Said I would never run away from your side. Never run away. Said I would never run away, yeah. Almost didn't tell where I would be without you. I almost don't understand why. Difficult times, couldn't think about you, and I almost lost my mind. You have brought me to a place. You have brought me to another state of mind. I never run away. Said I would never run away from your side. Never run away. Said I would never run away. Yeah, never run away. Said I would never run away from your side. Never run away. Said I would never run away. Yeah, burning within me the spirit that changed me and being convinced that it is. Staying the same while the world is ashamed and struggling in here just to live. Oh, you have brought me. Yeah, 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 yeah. You have brought me to another state of mind. I never run away. Said I would never run away from your side. Never run away. Said I would never run away. Never run away. Said I would never run away from your side. Never run away. Said I would never run away. Say I will never run away. I'll never run away. I'll never run away. I will never run away. I'll never run away. I'll never run away. Said I will never run away. I'll never run away. I'll never run away. Said I will never run away. I'll never run away. I'll never run away. Never run away. Said I would never run away from your side. Never run away. Said I would never run away. Never run away. Said I would never run away from your side. Never run away. Said I would never run away. Never run away. Said I would never run away from your side. Never run away. Said I would never run away. Never run away. Said I would never run away from your side. Never run away. Said I would never run away.
All right, Never Run Away again, LFC. Check him out. Connect with him there. Lyricist for Christ. Love it, love it, love it. I told y'all was going to like the vibe. That wraps up another edition of the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show. Check back with us next week. Listen, we have wonderful shows lined up coming. We're taking out the year strong. I'm telling you what, we have fall shows lined up. We've got some great stuff lined up. Connect with me on Twitter, twitter.com/Sharvette. Also connect with me on Facebook, facebook.com/Sharvette. Certainly connect with me on Sharvette.com, my main website. And if you listen to the show from a mobile phone, download my free mobile app, Sharvette. It's very simple and it's free. I'll see you guys later. Peace and love.
Live from Richmond, Virginia, you have been listening to the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show. Connect with her at Sharvette.com. And until next week, stay motivated, excited, and influenced. The Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show. Signing off.